maintain my assessment that that is probably the hardest non-marathon, non-ultra XC race.
I'm Sid, and this is my husband, Mackie. We're professional mountain bikers on a quest to race the best and most challenging mountain bike races around the world. This weekend, we're back in Downieville, California for another crack at the Downieville All-Mountain Classic. The All-Mountain event comprises the 27-mile mass start cross-country on day 1 and a time trial downhill on day 2. Points are awarded for each event to crown the All-Mountain World Champ. But there's a catch. You have to ride exactly the same bike, including tires, for both days.
I want to discuss your thoughts on my tire choice.
I think Mackie's a maniac. Does that about cover it?
Today, we're tackling the cross-country race, and while we've done this event a number of times in the past, it never fails to deliver.
There's something about this race. Man, it is an ass kicking.
Number 2. That's pretty crazy.
I know.
And just make sure all that information looks good. Alright, and it's Sid, right? Okay, just do like that. Make sure it's good.
Okay, guys, it's very warm today. I believe the high was 105. Tomorrow the high is 100, so I guess we're trending in the right direction. We've been hydrating a lot, so our protocol for a super duper hot race like this is a small bottle like this an hour, every other one being mixed. I've been doing the scratch every day because it's just electrolytes. We don't need a lot of calories today because we're not racing. We need a lot of calories tomorrow, so just getting the electrolytes.
How are you feeling about the race?
These are not my ideal temperatures. Definitely like give me 40 degrees and rain.
Over
Give me a
degrees.
hurricane, give me a 75-mile-per-hour winds. Like, I think tomorrow will be okay. It'll be hot, but I think it'll be okay. The trails are really fun, and I just really like this course. So yeah, excited about the course, not excited about the weather.
When was the last time you raced Downieville?
2019.
Wow.
I've never raced Downieville on a cross-country bike. I've always done it on an enduro bike. So some parts will definitely be much more fun. Honestly, this bike just felt real good.
Also, your fitness, a lot better than the last time you raced with him. I had a good race here last year. I'm hoping to have a better race because I'm pretty sure I'm fitter than I was last year. I have to say that riding the course yesterday, there were certain parts where I was like, this bike is smaller than my enduro bike. And there are also parts where I was like, this is not as steep or slippery as Mega Avalanche was.
Whip check. This is the RE Signal Peak. We got 115 millimeters of suspension in the back, 120 in the front. Just some Noble wheels and bird spokes, weighing in, depending on which scale you ask, somewhere between 24.1 and 24.4. So new since we last showed you this bike. I got the Podium Gold fork, which is a quarter-pound lighter than the previous fork. This is the timing chip, not part of the fork. The new Grip SL cartridge. But mostly, let's focus on how pretty it is. Fox also sent some Fox Factory gold decals for the shock to make it all matchy-matchy. Got a Shimano XTR drivetrain, XTR 2-piston brakes as well, Fox SL dropper post, some Expedo pedals, and I have dual-sided Stages power meter crank on here. Up here, we got the Velo grips and the Velo saddle. What did I miss?
Talk about the tires that you're running.
Yeah, the tires. Of course, tires are kind of the most important thing. I am running recon races because I am chicken and 60 TPI in the back with an insert. Doing a 120 TPI in the front. I want to say because I never flat the front, but I don't want to say that because I probably will flat the front. Yeah, I was going to go for 120 TPI on both. And then I flatted while we were pre-riding, so I got scared. And I bailed, which is the difference between me and Mackie.
Do you want to discuss your thoughts on my tire choice?
I think Mackie's a maniac. Does that about cover it? Mackie's running the Aspen ST in the back.
because he's a psychopath, and the Aspen in the front. I've been running the Aspens. I do really like them, but I think the recon races are just kind of my gold standard, and I do like a little more knob for the braking when you're going fast. And there's a lot of going fast in this race, so I'm pretty happy with my choice. I think Mackey's nuts.
I'm just gonna come in here and say that I am running the 120 TPI Aspen ST. I'm not running the 170 TPI, which feels really nice and is very light.
It does feel good.
It feels really nice.
Yeah.
But I think it's, for Downieville, just a little bit too light. The decision to go with lighter tires was because I want to go as fast uphill in the cross country as possible. That means I am still running those tires for the downhill because them's the rules.
You're taking an informed risk.
Yeah. Yes, it's a risk. I'm competing with people who I know will also be making similarly lightweight choices. I need to be on lighter than what would be like maybe the best for this course because I'm trying to beat people.
Trying to play the game.
I'm playing the game. Made it to the start and got the tires filled up. About to go get a warm up and hopefully have a good day out there. So it's time.
Going to have an awesome time out there today. Thank you so much for coming. Have an awesome ride. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Downieville passing time. Good luck, Coleman. Keegan gets on. Gets on, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry guys. Bye. One of the reasons this race is so challenging is that it starts on a climb that just keeps going. If you don't get a decent warm-up for the Downieville cross country, you will feel terrible for probably the entire first hour. This first climb is about 2,600 feet of vert before any let-up whatsoever, and even at that point you aren't done with another 600 feet of climbing on single track before the real descending begins. The descent is rough and rugged, with one significant 200-foot climb to the top of Third Divide, so a perfect recipe for cramping. Then it's a wicked fast descent down Third Divide Trail and a few punchy climbs on First Divide before you roll into the finish in downtown Downieville. All told, it's about 27 miles with 3,600 feet of climbing.
Okay.
On this long climb, my only strategy was to try to hang with Kate Boyle for as long as possible. I love racing with Kate because she's just the right amount faster than me to push me to the absolute limit. Indeed, I set a third highest 20-minute power of 2:55 and a highest all-time 60-minute power of 2:36 on this climb. Unfortunately, that wasn't quite enough to hang with Kate, and she slowly started building a gap that I couldn't close. Kate is so strong.
Water? Please.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are amazing.
Crushing it. Good job. Good job.
Similar to Sid, I also went really hard on this climb, setting my best ever 10, 20, and 60-minute powers of 375, 363, and 331 respectively. I got to the aid station close to 2 minutes faster than last year, which translates to an almost 4% improvement.
Watch out!
Getting there.
Yes, Sam, keep going!
I'm good, thanks. I just got hit in the ear with Water Canyon. I'll be honest, I'm not mad about it.
If you don't mind, I'll go inside on this next left-hand corner. Thanks, man. Keep it up.
Alright, people keep telling me I'm in 4th or 5th. There's no way it's 4th. I would have thought 6th. It's possible somebody pulled out or had an issue and I didn't see them. So maybe 5th, because that's what people keep saying. I could see Kate on the climb. Now I'm just trying to like stay steady. There's about 600 feet of climbing left to go. rider back. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
Alright, well, I think Kate kind of smoked me on that climb. I was giving what I had, and it wasn't much. I've never had this clear of a descent in Downieville. That was a cross-country day. Just seen anything. This is where I'm going. So that will change, but I'm gonna enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay, baby head has been graded and got a lot easier, at least this part of it. Ooh, deep this year.
I don't feel like I rode that amazingly well. But it's okay.
For a big chunk of this descent, I was on my own, but I could see dust, and I kept telling myself, "Come on, Mackie, come on, come on, come on. That's 4th place up there. You gotta get him." So I just focused on being smooth and hitting the corners, and eventually, I caught up. Love your videos.
Awesome. Thanks.
You guys are amazing.
Keep it up.
Move away. Nice and cold.
I'm good.
You're number 5.
I'm good. You too.
Are you riding tomorrow? Okay, then you don't have to. Nicely done.
Nice job, guys. Nice.
Congratulations, man.
Nice descending, dude. Excellent.
You guys want to go? Thank you. Go, go, go. Oh, come on.
You got it.
Good job.
Good job, you're amazing. Oh, sorry, I kept hearing the up there, she's filling my butt again.
I think maybe Sid's a little tired. She's doing the snake up the hill. You can do it. I believe in you. Wow, I have really excellent helmet marks.
Oh, diggity. How are we feeling?
I'm pretty stoked.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I maintain my assessment that that is probably the hardest non-marathon, non-ultra distance XC race in the US. At least that we've done. I am happy to be challenged on this.
Yeah.
So throw them in the comments, maybe we'll come do it. But there's something about this race. Like, it's not long, a little under 240 for me. But man, it is an ass kicking. The climb is just brutal, exposed, hot. The descent is relentless. My arms were having a hard time. Overall, I'm really happy with it. I am kind of like, what if I had managed to stay with Kate just a little longer? It wasn't my best descending, but I also like had my highest all-time power for an hour. Like, I did 236 watts for an hour at the beginning of this race. So I think I was pretty knackered.
Sort of like you, there were some moments that like could have made a big difference. At the top of the climb, I was with Tobin, this kid in blue, and Levi Leipheimer. And
MBD at the top of the climb with Levi Leipheimer.
I'm pretty pleased about that. Right before it started descending, there was a corner and I was like, hey, you know, do you mind if I get by on the inside here? And Levi was like super cool. He just like went wide and I went inside and that was perfect. And then Tobin started pulling away, and I think had I been able to get by earlier, I could have caught up to Tobin and then like stayed with him and we could have had a fun race. It is what it is. I'm really happy with the result. Just gonna have to go real fast tomorrow.
But keep your tires inflated.
Next up, it's time for the Downieville Downhill. And there's nothing quite like this race when it comes to testing both your skills and your XC equipment. Once again, Mackie has taken some big risks with his tire choice. Last year, this paid off big time. But tomorrow's a new day, and we're about to find out if last year's result was skill or luck. Tune in next week for a truly epic finale to this race weekend.
We did it.